Before your next trip, whether it's a cruise, a flight, or a road trip to see the grandkids, there are a few things on your iPhone you're going to want to set up first. Most of these are already built right into your iPhone, and I'm also going to show you one optional extra that can give you a lot of peace of mind while you travel. Welcome to Ellen's Tips for iOS, where I help seniors master their iPhones and iPads. If you find the video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss when a new video is posted. Let's get started. Let's start with the tip that most people don't even think about. Download your maps before you leave home. Here's why this matters. When you travel, especially if you're going somewhere new, your phone may not always have a strong signal, and if you're relying on Apple Maps to get you around, that can be stressful. But here's the good news. You can download a map of the area that you're visiting right onto your iPhone. That way, if your signal is weak or you lose it altogether, you'll still have access to the map. So here's how to do that. Locate the Maps app on your iPhone. This is what it looks like. You can either locate it in the app library or search for it in the app library. Once you locate it, tap on it to open. And you're going to look for your profile picture in the upper right corner and tap on that to open it. Once you do, you're going to see an option for offline maps. I'm going to go ahead and tap that. And you'll see that I've already downloaded one of Pittsburgh. This is the area where I live. And right below that, you'll see an option to download new map. I'll tap there, and I'm just going to type in Boston, and I'll tap on that. And now you'll see a map on the screen that you can move around, or you can resize it to get as much of the area in as you want. So you want to make sure that you include the whole area that you're visiting, not just one small part of town. And then you're going to tap on download. And that's it. Now you've got that area saved on your phone. And this is a wonderful feature to have before a trip. So let me go through a little bit of the settings here. If you're in an area where you do not have access to cellular, you want to tap on this toggle switch that says only use offline maps. So I'm going to go ahead and just toggle that on, and I'm going to tap the X in the upper right corner, and you're going to see here using offline maps. I'm going to tap the X. And so say I don't have access to cellular and I want to locate a museum in Pittsburgh. It says in the search bar, offline maps. I'll tap in museum, and it's going to locate any of the local museums that are on that offline map that I downloaded. And then that way I can still get directions to any of them even though I don't have cellular access. So tip number 1, download an offline map before you leave home. Tip number 2 is one of my favorites, especially if you're traveling internationally. Your iPhone has a built-in app called Translate, and it can be incredibly helpful when you're traveling. So locate the Translate app by either searching for it in the app library or swiping down from the middle of your screen, start typing Translate. You'll see it appears. Go ahead and tap on it to open. Once you do, make sure that you're on the Translate option in the bottom. Tap that to make sure you're located there. And you're going to see a text area where you can type in what you want to know. I have already pre-typed in, an option here. So let's say I was in a restaurant in Italy and I wanted to ask, do you have gluten-free options? I typed that in, and then you can choose the language that you want by tapping on the little arrows next to where the language is, and you can choose whatever language you want that to be translated in. I chose Italian, and as you can see, it translates it right away. The cool thing is if you tap on the speaker button, your iPhone can say it out loud for
Avete
you.
opzioni senza glutine.
But it gets even better. You can also point your camera at a sign or menu or anything with writing on it, and your iPhone can translate it right on the screen. Now, one quick note. If you want this to work without the internet, make sure you download the languages you need before the trip. And to do that, you would tap on the 3 dots in the upper right corner, tap on languages. As you can see, I have English, Italian, and Spanish downloaded, but here are all the other languages available for download. Tip number 3 is all about peace of mind for you and your family. When you travel, your kids or grandchildren may want to know that you've arrived safely, and there's a very simple way to let them check your location without you having to send text updates all day. So we want to locate the Find My app. So I'm just going to pull down from the center of the screen to come in to the search area. I will begin typing in Find My. You'll see the app appear. Go ahead and tap on it to open. And now what you can see along the bottom of the screen, you want to tap on People. So you have other options, items, devices, or me. But right now, we want to share our location with somebody else. So make sure People is highlighted and then tap Start Sharing Your Location. When you do, you're going to want to search for the person that you want to share with. And once I locate that person, if you see something grayed out, then that probably is not a mobile number. But once I find the person's name, I'm going to go ahead and tap on it. And then I'm going to tap the check mark in the upper right corner. And now I can choose what I want to share with them. It can be for an hour till the end of the day. If I'm taking a longer trip, you might want to say sharing indefinitely. This is the easiest option. And then once you get home, you can always turn it off. So I'll tap on indefinitely. And once I do, a message is sent to that person, letting them know that you've shared your location with them. And now they can open their Find My app and see where you are. And if you'd like, they can also share their location back with you. It's simple, it's built in, and it can really help everyone feel a little more at ease. Tip number 4 is quick, but very handy if you're traveling to another country. A lot of people get confused when prices are in euros or pounds or pesos. So here's an easy way to check. You can simply ask the Apple lady something like, how much is 50 euros in dollars? And your iPhone can give you the answer right away. You can also swipe down on your home screen to open search and type in something like 50 euros in dollars. So if I type in, 50 euros in dollars. And then go ahead and tap on the search, and it should bring up something to let you know what it is for this particular day. It's quick, simple, and helps take the guesswork out of shopping or dining while you travel. Before we continue, I wanted to let you know that I'll be sharing something next week that I think will really help many of you. It's a simple way for you to get step-by-step help and ask questions when you're not sure what to do. If that sounds helpful, I'll be talking more about it in my next video. Tip number 5 is the one optional extra I wanted to mention. If you're ever worried about a suitcase getting lost, this can give you a lot of peace of mind. Apple makes a small device called an AirTag. It's about the size of a large button, and you can tuck it inside your suitcase, carry-on, or even your purse. And once it's set up, you can open the Find My app, which is what I'm in right now, and tap the Items tab right here along the bottom and see where that bag is on the map. If you're nearby and just can't spot it, if I tap into where it says Ellen's Luggage, it'll give me an option to play sound and make it beep. And on supported iPhones, precision finding can even help you point right to it. This is not built into the iPhone itself. You do need to have to buy the AirTag separately, but for a lot of travelers, that peace of mind is worth it. I have a full video on AirTags that I'll put in the video description in case you want to take a closer look. Tip number 6, and this one is very important. Your iPhone has a feature called Medical ID. It lets you store information like your name, medications, allergies, medical conditions, and emergency contact. And here's the important part. If something happens and someone needs to help you, that information can be viewed from your iPhone even when it's locked, as long as you've turned that feature on. So here's how to set it up. You want to locate and open the Health app. So the Health app looks like a white square with the heart in the middle, or you can just tap into the app library and type it in. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the Health app to open it. And then I'm going to tap on my profile picture in the upper right corner, and you'll see Medical ID. I'll tap on that, and here you'll see options. Show when locked, share during emergency call. If I tap on Edit, I can go through and locate all of the information and make sure that it's filled in as much as possible. And you really want to make sure that Show When Locked is toggled on. Once you've done everything and edited everything, you can go ahead and tap on Done or Save. So if you have a medical emergency while traveling, this could be life-saving. Tip number 7, save your boarding pass to Apple Wallet. Tip number 7 can make getting through the airport so much easier. When you book a flight, your airline often will send your boarding pass by email or through its app. And many airlines let you add that boarding pass right to Apple Wallet. So what you need to look for is a button that says Add to Apple Wallet or Add to Wallet. So I don't have an airline to show you, but I'll show you a booking for a hotel room that works the same way. I'm inside the app where I purchased my hotel room, and if I scroll down towards the bottom, you're going to see an option for Add to Wallet. So it says right here, Add to Apple Wallet. I can go ahead and tap on that, and it'll automatically tap on Add, and now it'll automatically be added to my Apple Wallet. So if I need to access it, I can go to the Wallet app, open it, and you'll see that it's been added down below. So if you have a boarding pass, it'll work the same way. And then once your boarding pass is added to Apple Wallet, you don't have to search through your email at the gate or dig through papers in your bag. You can just open Wallet and pull it up right away. And on many iPhones, you can also double-click the side button to bring up Apple Wallet quickly. It's simple, neat, and one less thing to worry about at the airport. If you stuck around to the end, here's a quick bonus tip. Because one of the biggest travel worries I hear from seniors is running out of battery. Before a long day out or a long flight, turn on low power mode. Go to the Settings app, Tap on battery, scroll down until you see power mode, and then toggle on the switch that says low power mode. You'll know when it's on because your little battery icon in the upper right corner turns yellow. This cuts back on some background activity and can help your battery last longer. I use it anytime I know I won't be near a charger. So there you have it, 7 helpful travel tips to know before your next trip. You can download maps, use the Translate app for menus and signs, share your location with family, check currency, use an AirTag if you want extra peace of mind, and set up your medical ID. Most of these are already built into your iPhone, and they can make travel easier, safer, and a lot less stressful. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.